Hey guys, Dr. Justin Marcagiani here. Today we're going to be talking about using an Instapot to help heal your gut and improve digestion absorption. So we're going to dive into this topic. Before you do, please smash the like button. Love to see your comments down below. And let's dive in. So first off, when we have digestive issues and our digestive system is compromised, we're going to have a hard time breaking down protein, breaking down fats. We're going to have a hard time ionizing minerals, maybe making enough stomach acid, hydrochloric acid, activating our enzymes, proteolytic, lipolytic, amylolytic for carbohydrate, making bile salts to help break down and emulsify our fat. And so cooking is actually a means of pre-digestion. So if we can actually get our cooking more dialed in, where we break down those fats and proteins better, we can absorb everything. It's less stress on the gut, and we don't need as much stomach acid and enzymes to absorb it. Now, if we get stomach acid and enzymes and bile in there, that's a plus, that's good. But if we don't, that's going to help with the absorption. It's going to help allow things to get into the gut and absorb it into the brush border, into the microvilli better without a lot of gut stress. There's not going to be a lot of fermentation because there's not a lot of fiber left. We're obviously choosing foods that are going to be autoimmune or low FODMAP or GAPS approved if we have a lot of gut distress as well. So first thing we're going to look at when we have any issues, we're going to improve the nutrient absorption. We're improving our fat-soluble vitamin digestion. A, D, E, and K. We're helping with our minerals to make sure we're pre-ionizing them with an Instapot. Now, an Instapot is essentially, you have a crock pot, right? It's like that, but it has a pressure cooker element to it. So it's a crock pot pressure cooker hybrid. Benefit is faster cooking. Crock pots are nice, but it takes 8 to 12 hours. And in that time, you can accumulate a lot of histamine. So if you're gut sensitive, the histamine accumulation from that long cooking time could sometimes be a gut stressor. And it takes, half the day. And so an Instapot, you can do it in 30 to 45 minutes. You just add the food in, look at the recipe, either add a certain amount of water into it. If you're going to make a stew, it'd be less water. If you're going to make a soup, you can do more. And then set the timer. Usually on the front, there's going to be settings for different things. Press the button, and then you're done. You just got to make sure at the end you decompress it. It can do it automatically if you come back like 10, 20 minutes later, or there's a little thing at the top where you just twist it, or the newer ones have a little push button that you slide it, and the steam releases. And then there's a little button that's stuck up, and that button goes down all the way, and that tells you the steam is decompressed. Technically, it could explode on you, so you got to be careful. So you want to make sure the newer ones have safety features. I'll put links down below. The older model, it's cheaper, and also I think they're on version 4, version 5, where they have a little slide button, and they have like a little steam thing that directs it back. Again, you just kind of get into the routine. I always just flip it a couple times, make sure that little button that's stuck up is totally flat into the unit. But it's going to really help improve digestion. It's fast too. And then if you put veggies in there, or you put cut up starch or veggies, or like white potato or squash or any of your starches, you're going to get a lot of the nutrients in the broth. And if you add some bones in there, that extreme heat is going to help pull out the glycine, the hydroxyproline, the proline, the amino acids, which are very soothing on the gut lining. So I love that. Really easy for bone broth. You can easily add water, some bones, maybe a tiny bit of vinegar or acidity to help pull that out. Add the heat in there, 30 to 45 minutes on high, and you're good to go. Okay, so easy to make bone broth, easy to make collagen-rich foods, especially without the histamine. We're improving nutrient absorption, right? We're breaking down the fat-soluble vitamins, making the minerals easier to ionize and absorb. We're going to have, obviously, good B vitamins, vitamin C as well, because everything's going to be in that nice broth or that stew base. Next is we're minimizing the histamine issues because we're cooking foods in that shorter window. We're not typically doing the crock pot that's going to be 8 to 12 hours, so we have less histamine accumulation. So 30 to 45 minutes, less histamine, very good. We're maximizing nutrient densities, whether we're adding in root vegetables, whether we're adding in organs, whether we're adding in bones, right? We're improving that nutrient density, and we're improving the ability to absorb it. And next, we're able to make these anti-inflammatory meals faster. We're able to do it with speed. And again, the more you cook things, if someone breaks their ankle, it's good to be on crutches to allow gravity to be off that joint so it can heal. It's the same thing. We're taking the stress off the gut. And if we add in soothing gut lining support, whether it's aloe or DGL or amino acids for the gut lining, it's going to be very soothing as well. And so these are kind of good tenets to gut healing. So kind of recap, nutrient absorption, bone broth, we're minimizing histamine, we're maximizing nutrient density, and then we have the ability to make these meals quicker and faster. So again, I've used an Instapot for almost the last 8 years. I'll put links down below to a couple of the newer versions that are out. Some of the older ones that are cheaper. I mean, you can get in with an Instapot like 50 to 60 bucks. It should be a tool that everyone uses multiple times a week. And then there's more expensive models. They have one model, a version 4 or 5, that even has an air fryer option to it, which is great. So if you want to do anything like chicken or even like you can make some paleo sweet potato fries, and you can spray a little avocado oil, some sea salt, and you can air fry them, make them a little crispier. Very nice. So really good options. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, put your comments down below. Love to see what you think. Have a good one, y'all. Bye now.